Bonjour à tous, je vous invite à écouter l'extrait de l'épisode que je vais publier dimanche. C'est un petit aperçu de la discussion que j'ai menée avec mon invité qui est, je ne vous le cache pas, absolument passionnante. Bonne écoute et à dimanche pour entendre l'intégralité de l'épisode.
Welcome to Finscale, a podcast created by Solène Niederkorn, shedding light on innovation in finance, banking, and insurance.
Past, present, and future of money. Ronit Ghose, Global Head Future of Finance at Citi.
There's a famous quote from, I think it's William Gibson, that says, the future is here, it's just unevenly distributed. And the future, in many ways, is already here when it comes to, say, the use of extended reality or immersive metaverse-like experiences, or just living in a digital world. And I always say the future is unevenly distributed by demographics and age and preferences.
I'm excited to speak with Ronit this week. He has a talent for simplifying finance from a macro perspective and can think conceptually about the industry's future. Recently, this brilliant mind from Citi published a new book on the industry's future. He presents a comprehensive overview of money throughout history, spanning from ancient times to the present day and beyond. This episode provides us with a great opportunity to gain perspective and focus on some incredible aspects that tech in finance enables, such as promoting greater inclusion and providing access to banking services for women. These use cases demonstrate that change is indeed underway and is accelerating. I share Ronit's passion for discussing the future, so I'll let you enjoy this beautiful retrospective guided by his book. Enjoy the show! Hello everyone. Hi, Ronit.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yeah, great to have you on the podcast. I'm really happy to have this special edition about money, past, present, future of money with you, Ronit. It's following a book that you recently published and many other topics that you will share with us that concerns also your incredible career in the financial services. But prior to that, could you please introduce yourself to the audience of the Finscale podcast?
Sure. As you said, I've just published a book called Future Money, Fintech, AI, and Web3. This was published in the UK and around the world in early March, and in the US and Canada at the end of March, early April. This book is about some of the big themes of the past, present, and future of financial services and money. And we illustrate that through stories of founders, entrepreneurs, policymakers, investors. And it's really a collection of stories based on my 25 plus years in financial services. I'm currently based in Dubai, where I run a global think tank for Citigroup, the bank. It's called Future of Finance. So the think tank does what the name says. It's all about the future of finance. We set that up 3 years ago. Until 3 years ago, I was the global head of banks and fintech research at Citigroup, job I'd done for about 12, 13 years. I lose track. In addition to my role or my main avatar at Citi, I have a few other avatars. I sit on the advisory board of a business school in London. I'm part of the founding team of a Web3 VC in Dubai. And I'm an advisor to other tech and emerging tech and VC companies, mainly in UK, Middle East, and Africa.
Incredible. Okay, so now if we rewind a little bit, I was interested to start with the origins of money. I've heard of it, some maybe not. So I would like you to share with us your knowledge about the way it evolved from ancient systems to the complex financial services and products that we see today around the world, and explain to us how it transitioned.
Absolutely. So money is, in economics textbooks, money is defined a unit of account, a store of value, and a medium of payment. So that's the kind of formal economics definition of money, which makes it sound quite boring. It's a functional definition, and all of those three functions are true of money. But an anthropological or literary definition of money would be perhaps somewhat different. In many ways, money is something that's quite magical. It's something we as a society have decided upon. Money has value because we as a community, whichever the community happens to be, our village, our tribe, our nation state, or in the case of the euro, a collection of nation states, a community comes together and says, this has value. Now, in prehistoric times, if you and I were in a community, maybe I would do something for you that would have value. I would do a task, or I would give you some food, and then you would have a effective debt in regard to me. And then maybe after a while, you would do something for me. And it was an exchange of obligations or debts. At some point, those became tokenized into coins, because this abstract idea of I owe you a favor, I owe you a debt, got swapped into a form of coins, or actually even before coins, there were tokens like clay beads or things like that, shells. Coins start around in a formal way 2,500 years ago. It's usually dated to classical Greece or what is Turkey today. And banknotes start somewhere between 600 and 800 AD in China. They invented printing and paper, so they invented banknotes. And fiat currency, which is banknotes not backed by gold, silver, or any assets, they start in the late 1200s.
Vous venez d'entendre un extrait de l'épisode que je vais publier dans quelques jours. Alors ne restez pas trop loin de votre plateforme de podcast pour pouvoir profiter de tout l'enregistrement.